XRP holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Appreciate all your support, day in, day out. Cannot thank you guys enough. Continue supporting, and you will see a continuation of these updates. But yeah, looking across the market, you're finally seeing some sort of life within the markets, especially considering what we have seen, since the start of this month. But I'm sure no one's really complaining right now. Major developments coming out. Of course, we're going to talk about that. But I want you guys to focus on what's happening with the crypto markets. A lot of projects are up double digits. So I'm sure anyone that's been picking up the bloodbath over the last few days is up, and I'm sure no one is really complaining if you were someone that was picking up the bloodbath. But let's take a closer look, really analyze and understand what's happening with XRP, go over the major developments that I'm talking about and what they mean, and of course talk about the price. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price is sitting at $2.50, up 3.6% in USD and up 2.5% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap at 143.4 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about $3.7 billion. But this right here, guys, we're going to go a little bit more into this, but of course, this was a breaking news today. CoinShares files for an XRP ETF with Nasdaq, and again, at the time of you watching this video, it's already going to be midnight. We're going to be going into Tuesday morning, but this was a massive announcement. They didn't just go over XRP; it was a Litecoin filing as well. Cardano also, and this is huge stuff happening. We're seeing a wide range of ETF filings happening, and I think people are overlooking what what kind of time we're in right now. Complete flip the switch event is really taking place, and look at this. CoinShares files for an XRP ETF with Nasdaq. Let that sink in. This is bigger than it gets. But moving forward, look at this. Retail traders share of crypto trading volume has dropped to just 18%, down from 40% in 2021, signaling a continued dominance of institutional players. Let's pause and kind of take a look at this. What have I been saying? If you watch my videos on a day-to-day basis, I've been saying if you take a look at the retail perspective, retail interest is not there. Yes, we did see that retail FOMO factor coming in, when Donald Trump got elected, and we saw the crypto market soaring. But if you look at the majority of the volume buying pressure, it's coming from institutional, not retail. And the fact that we're seeing such a major decline, 40%, down to 18% since 2021, that tells you there's less interest from retail and more institutional adoption coming in, and institutional demand coming in. And when we're talking about institutions, we're not talking about small money, we're talking about billions of dollars. And look what's happening with Bitcoin. Look what's happening with Ethereum ETF inflows. It's just like through the roof. And now the fact that we're seeing these filings happening, this brings more exposure to even these digital assets. So again, retail focuses on short term, and these institutions are not here for the short term, they're here for the long haul. And that's how they make their money. And this is what I've told you guys before. If you've done your due diligence research and have invested what you can afford to lose, patience is your number one key to follow. If you're going to be chasing green candles left and right, and kind of ticked off at the fact that market manipulates and market sees retracement, then I don't know if you are understanding the nature of crypto quite seriously, or even investment in general. Like even if you're looking at the stock market, for example, you're not going to get overnight gains. Like absolutely not. Yes, you hear some YouTuber out there, or content creators out there saying, yeah, I made this much, I made that much. But that's not going to be the case for everyone. Come on, guys. Like, let's be realistic. Let's understand, and let's follow where the smart money really is. And smart money is coming in at a crazy pace, and I think it's going to outweigh the supply, and it's already doing that in my opinion. But let's move forward. Look at this. James Sheriff says, Eric and I took a look at the filings for spot crypto ETFs. We're putting out a relatively high odds of approval across the board, meaning not just one coin. You're looking at a lot of coins getting approved. And again, have people already forgotten? SEC restructure is taking place. So mainly focused on Litecoin, Solana, XRP, and Dogecoin for now. Here's Dogecoin, wow, that's insane. Here's the table with the odds and some of the details. So they're looking at Litecoin and a 90% approval rate, and Litecoin has been performing really, really good. Some people thought this coin was completely dead just a few months back, and here we have Litecoin, going insane. I'm going to start making Litecoin updates. If you want to see those, let me know in the comments down below. But look at this, firms that have filed for this, but look, first, let's forget about this. Take a look at this. Firms that have filed for the S1s for spot assets. So look how many XRP, firms there are. Grayscale, Bitwise, Canary Capital, 21 shares, Wisdom Tree. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think, we're tied with Solana. And again, at this point, no one should really be surprised, why Solana is gaining so much traction. This cycle belongs to Solana. I've said this from the beginning, and I'll say it again in my books. Solana is, the bull market, or this cycle, bullish cycle winner, in my opinion. Even though XRP has seen crazy moves, but what Solana has been able to achieve in such a short span of time with the ecosystem expansion, I think, obviously it's no secret that you're going to see a lot of institutional demand coming in. But yeah, you could see this for yourself. 19B4 acknowledged, from the SEC, Litecoin and Solana have seen yes, but you haven't seen that for XRP or Dogecoin. Is that really going to be the case next? XRP's odds are 65%. We need to remember the SEC lawsuit is still going on. That is a huge thing that a lot of people are, neglecting. But speaking about that SEC lawsuit, we're going to kind of touch base on that a little later on. But look at this, Stewart said, overnight after the election and after the inauguration, we have seen a new administration embrace the technology, looking to clear unnatural regulatory hurdles and saying that we want to make the U.S. crypto capital of the world, and for companies like Ripple that are born in the U.S. And of course, we're starting to see things really happening. People were getting impatient so fast, when Donald Trump got elected, was first into the office. People wanted instant, but he signed some major executive orders, and now you're seeing things happening that, no one could have imagined last year or, the years before. And, those are things that you don't want to be ignoring. And I think we are headed in the right direction. But look at this, planting the Ripple flag. And again, this is a major announcement, planting the Ripple flag in Portugal today with Unicambaio, our first Portuguese client and the country's leading currency exchange provider, using Ripple payments. Their corporate customers, now hear this out, using Ripple payments, their corporate customers can now move funds nearly instantly from Portugal to Brazil. Huge. And imagine once you see that happening across the US and North America, what happens then? Again, you could pretty much put that into perspective and really understand, the potential that, Ripple payments really has. And of course, the XRP ledger is an icing on the cake. But moving forward, let's really take a look at what's happening with the price, because of course, people want to know what's happening. Here we have, dominance has pulled down quite, significantly over the last few hours. And, we're sitting below 61.32%, which is amazing in my opinion. But what's really amazing right now is Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushed back up at the level exactly your boy has been talking about, this key resistance. Told you guys the significance of this key resistance, how important it is for us to, close above this range. We got rejected earlier on Monday. I saw a rejection. Obviously, retest down to like 96,800, but the things are picking up once again. And as I've stated to you guys before, you want to see it close above this range and actually maintaining the price above this range. If it's able to do that, 1 or 2K mark is my target for Bitcoin. And if it's able to clear out of that, I think we could start heading towards even all-time highs quite fast, which of course, indeed, if we're able to retest the 1 or 2K mark, I'm expecting, the dominance, break below 61%, which would be a great sign for altcoins. So those are the confirmations that we're looking for. And, one of our confirmations right now is being met. The fact that, we're sitting above $98,000, approaching that key resistance, turning into support would be amazing, for the upcoming days ahead of us. So, obviously that's happening right now, one confirmation there, but we still need to actually remain above there, which of course, in my opinion, will cause the dominance to go down. And I think, altcoins will go up even more. XRP, on the other hand, sitting at almost $2.51. Let's take a closer look at XRP on the hourly time frame. Here we have it, beautiful bounce towards the upside. Of course, about to approach significant amount of resistance on its way. Obviously, if this resistance is able to clear out, 23.6 is the next target, which I've been speaking to you guys about. on a continuous basis. And we're literally about only a 2.5% move for us to get back above there. And this would mark for the first time in about 5 days for us to reclaim back above this range. So, XRP is showing a significant amount of, momentum still, bullish momentum. It's reacting in a positive way. Yes, people are going to be taking a look at Algorand, Caspa, Cardano. Cardano had a major announcement coming out as well, but the valuation, speaks for itself as well. So, these projects, I know they're not seeing the likes of, ADA, Caspa, moves, but we need to understand the valuation are much different. XRP is the third largest coin in the crypto space. So of course, people are very fast to forget that, but you don't want to be forgetting those things. So nice move right now. If you want to put this move into perspective from literally yesterday, you did see a move of about 8.2% for XRP, but you want to see the breakout into the 23.6. If it's able to close tomorrow in this range, I wouldn't be surprised if XRP starts heading up to that $2.73 in the upcoming days ahead of us. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are your personal predictions on XRP? Where do you see the price of XRP going? What do you think about these ETF filings that are happening? Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.